Hello everyone, Happy New Year. I hope you've all had a wonderful time doing whatever it is you're doing with your loved ones, by yourself, whatever it is that you like to do for New Year. I hope you had a good one. In this vlog I thought we could tie up 2023, say goodbye to it, and possibly even make some plans for a new year. Somebody's missing Custard. You don't cope, do you, mate, when she's not here? You silly boy. Go get a treaty. Go get a treaty. It's been a long day today of doing Christmas prep and I'm very, very tired, and I thought I'd just have 5 minutes before Little Bear's bedtime to open day number 22. So if you watched... Mummy. Yes, baby? Look at the state of my plaits. It just represents my day so much. So if you watched my last video, these advent gifts were from Stationery Pal, and I'll link them down below so you can go and have a mooch if you'd like. But this one says it's Christmas macrame. I've never ever done macrame, so that's exciting. Oh wow, look how cute. Okay, that's a nice little Christmas craft. It's got the instructions in it, which is great because that's definitely going to be needed. How lovely. I might give that a go tonight once Little Bear's in bed. So I've started it and I'm actually really enjoying it. I've never done macrame before. I hope I'm saying it right as well, but I'm just going to make myself a peppermint tea. I also have a mince pie. I've never really reached for one before, and then this year I was like, I really want to try a mince pie, and delish. These are the Plant Pioneers ones from Sainsbury's, so I'm going to see how far I can get with this. And I've also got a festive film on my phone, so yeah, let's have a little play.
Ask any of them, they'll have this to say: there is no place like Woolley around Christmas Day.
currently doing these really quick because I'm not in the studio tonight because it's my little boy's birthday in the morning. And I'm decorating his cake tonight. So I've been in the studio for half an hour this afternoon. It's my son's birthday today, so I hadn't had too long in here, but my husband came in from work and he took over with our son, and they were playing with his new Lego that he got for Christmas. So I got these packed up ready to post tomorrow, and I'm just trying to organise myself ready for the new year. I've got my new diary, my new planner, and thinking about doing some manifesting. I'm doing an end of year shop update for my patrons with some leftover products from throughout the year, but I could really do with like an extra shelf to put all of those products onto, because I feel like in my tiny room it's quite hard to keep track of everything. I've got some vases here. This one still hasn't been finished, so that one's not going to get done. But I do have this one that will be going into the shop. And I have this one. And I wanted to do them before Christmas, but I just didn't find the time because of naps going out the window. So, are you singing? Yeah, because naps went out the window, I had to sacrifice a few things. And because these weren't, they're not the best use of my time because they're obviously an individually hand painted thing and there's only one of them, so they kind of had to be put on the back burner a bit. But I have a selection of stickers that are not in the shop yet. So there's these ones, these ones, these ones. I have a few of these wooden badger pins left as well. I have these as well that aren't in the shop yet. They're little button badges that I've been experimenting with, and they're really cute. And then I have the badger washi tape, which isn't in the shop, but my patrons got one of these as like an early access in their December Happy Meal. And I have a bag of badger lanyards too that you won't have seen, but it's the same design, so it's brand new for the new year. I wonder if I can get it to focus. Here we go. And it's really, really pretty. I know foxes are my thing, but this is a really close second. I love it so much. So the washi and the lanyard, they match. They're very, very cute. And that's just to name a few things. I've also got some new Valentine's things to add into the shop, which I will show you in a moment. So this is my Valentine's card for this year. I'm only going to do 2. So my other design I'll show you in a second. I wanted to bring Fox and Bear back, and I really wanted to do a balloon. So we've got little Fox and Bear having a little balloon exchange with some roses in the background and just a nice peachy dusky backdrop there. And again, I'm working on my environment design a bit more. So although my children's book endeavours have been put on hold a little bit, I'm still sort of practicing and working towards that in the background. So I'd like to develop these two further and just see where they take me and where we go together. But for now, I'm just exploring through all the different seasons and holidays with them, which I'm finding to be equally like good practice. If I turn the exposure down a little bit, you can see more details, I think. So I'm really happy with it. They're very cute. I'm gonna have to hide something from you now, which I will show you in the next vlog because it's something brand new for the new year, and this vlog is just going to be like my end of year video rounding everything up. But if you saw my Christmas draw this in your style challenge that I did, that was hosted by, if you bear with me I will tell you, it was hosted by Lana a lot of things over on Instagram. So this was my interpretation of the bear, but because time is a problem for me at the moment and just, you know, getting everything squeezed in, I designed the bear in mind so that I could adapt it to be Valentine's. So this is my Christmas version and this is my Valentine's version. So he's got like rosier cheeks and holding a little heart here. Just a nice kind of a simpler design, but one for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to pop those onto some greeting cards and they're going to be my 2 designs for 2024. And now I think it's time to tidy up a little bit because I will be back in here tonight once little bear is in bed for the evening. And what we're going to do tonight, because it's his birthday, we're going to make our own pizzas. So James is going to nip to the shop in a minute because it was a very last minute idea that we had, that we just grab some pizza bases and get lots of different toppings and then little bear can make his own pizza tonight. We thought that he'd really enjoy that. And then tonight we're both working, catching up on some bits because we've taken a bit of time off for Christmas. I've been really slobbing today in my leggings and baggy jumpers and all of the big socks. The thing that I want to show you, I've been working on for the past couple of months, but it starts with a K and ends with an R. It's a Kickstarter. It's a Kickstarter coming in February. That's what I'm aiming for anyway. So once I've tied up some loose ends from this year, I'm gonna make a start on all of the prep for behind the scenes for that. So doing all the graphics and making sure the designs are finalised, because I need to take them into Illustrator and turn them into vector files. And then send them off to my manufacturer to get some prices so that I can structure the Kickstarter accordingly. I'm buzzing for them. It's something that I've been thinking about like all year. And after my last Kickstarter in the summer, I was like, let's do another one. I have a little slither of birthday cake. I've stolen my son's plate. I've got some peppermint tea. And I'm about to do some video editing tonight. I've made some New Year's Day cupcakes. These are lemon flavoured and delish. Hello doggies. Are you feeling better now, Gusty? Yeah, good girl, well done. Hello you. Hello, so it's now New Year's Day. I did a little cheeky intro earlier just to introduce the vlog. Sometimes I feel like I don't really have a very good starting point because a lot of the time I just have to grab my camera and go as and when I can. My boys are in the shower at the moment, so I thought I could have a little quick chat to end the vlog. It's not going to be a very long one this time. I say that, who knows how long I'll waffle for right now, and tell you about some 2024 plans, some goals. I'm going to be honest, I haven't had very much time to put thought into a new year and what I'd like to do. I do have a Kickstarter planned for next month. If you'd like to know more about that, I will share more in the next vlog when I've actually made a start on putting the project together. I don't have a huge amount to show right now, but it is going to be an enamel pins Kickstarter, and my project is called Mental Health Mushies. It's an enamel pin collection, heavily inspired by last year, and also all of the shroom hunting that I ended up doing with my son last year. I ended up thinking, what can I do with all of these photos and all of this inspiration that I was gathering in my mind, and that is what I decided to do. So I'm hoping to launch next month, but I need to obviously put a lot of work and time into the Kickstarter, so that's what I'm going to be doing for most of this month. And hopefully doing it early in the year will mean that maybe in the summertime I'll have energy to do another one a bit later on. Sorry, I had to change my memory card. So that's what I have planned for next month. In terms of other things, I don't know. I am on a waiting list at the moment to potentially get into a studio space. It's something I'm still mulling over. I think it's because it's such a huge step, and I feel like it's like one of those things that if it happens and if I do it, I don't I don't want to fall flat on my backside. But also the place that I have found makes it quite risk-free. If I did want to leave it, I'd only have to give a month's notice. The prices were also really reasonable. Secure, has things like internet and heating and electricity, and, you know, kitchen space for making lunch and drinks included. I think it all just massively depends on what happens with taking my son to nursery, which applications for nursery open up tomorrow, so we are going to apply, see what happens. But yeah, it all depends on my son going to nursery really, and then it allowed me to put more time into my business. I think this is probably why I haven't put much thought into the year. It's just I don't know yet what's going to happen. I just hope that I get to do this for another year. I hope that I'm in a position to think about things like Christmas a bit earlier again this year. I know we've just had Christmas and nobody wants to think about Christmas, but as a small business I feel like each year I could do with starting a little bit earlier each year, and each year I get a bit better. Like my Valentine's stuff is ready to go now, that's ready for this year, so I feel like I've done that, but I could have done that a little bit earlier as well. I just feel like my overall planning and things like that could be better. So in terms of planning big things, I'm really happy with how 2023 went, and because we kind of exited 2023 with some big things like the tea towels. I love these so much. There's obviously the blankets as well. These are currently up for pre-order, so if you'd like one you can get one now. I'm going to be placing my order, so my big order for the pre-order blankets, this Friday, so there's still a few days left to order a blanket if you'd like one. And because there's been so much happening, so much has been rolling out consistently over 2023. Other than my mushies project, I don't have anything planned yet. I just hope that I get to do this for another year. I hope that I find more of a rhythm between this and life as a mum, life as a working toddler mum. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens. That is all. On that note, I need to go and get my son out of the shower, get him into his pyjamas. He's in there with his daddy, just in case anyone's like, why is your toddler in the shower by himself? He's not. He's in there with his daddy. It's just our bit of a evening routine. And yeah, that is all. Thank you for sticking with me and coming with me into a new year, and I'm excited to see what it brings. I will see you very soon.